Hey guys, before I start this video, I want to let you all know that I have released a new t-shirt, still not an LS. It's also available in a hoodie as well as a gray t-shirt, so go check it out at BrittanyAutomotive.com, and thank you for your support. What's up, y'all, and welcome back to Brittany Automotive. Long time no see. I'm finally back. First of the year is very busy with contracts, deals, and all that good stuff, but I'm finally here, and so is the Camaro. I just got it back from Midwest Chassis. Eric did an amazing job. There's a 25.5 cage in it now. It's started up to 750, so really excited for that. If you guys can guess what's gonna happen this year. I do want to talk about the cage a little bit. If you're familiar with anything at Midwest Chassis, they do sell cage kits. They used to do installs like they did for mine. They no longer do that. It's just not worth it anymore. They do cage kits, and the kit that I have in mine is done in 3 pieces. Basically, it's a bunch of metal getting sent to you. It's a bunch of tubes that are notched, cut perfectly with instructions, and you can bench weld it into 3 pieces and slide it into the car, and then weld it into the car, so that makes it a lot easier. I don't believe it's available yet, but the 25.5 cage kit will be coming out from Midwest Chassis, and it looks amazing. Eric actually shared with me that they had somebody that's typically good at bench welding but has never fabricated inside of a car before, so that was really cool. I'm glad he got to learn that through my car. That's what I'm all about, so that was even cool to see that. I'm not a professional fabricator. I will never be a professional fabricator. I am excited about the 4 tabs that I welded onto my tube front, and that's about it. I know how to weld, kind of. I have to call somebody up and be like, hey, what's the settings for this? But I'm not a professional welder. And when it comes to my life, I'm gonna put it in the hands of a fabricator that knows how to weld and know that those bars are gonna protect me if an accident ever were to occur. So today we're gonna go paint the cage, and I've got, let me show you. So I purchased these from Andy McCoy Race Cars. I'm probably gonna have to buy some more, but they're actually really long pieces, and I'm gonna have to cut these. But they're carbon tube protectors, just your standard. I got 2 different sizes because the 25.5 has 2 sizes that you'll kick or slide on. So I'm gonna do that, but I also probably have quite a few runs in the cage because I'm not great at spray painting, so I might order some more and just cover up some bad spots. Because you can't go wrong with carbon, so let's go do it. Okay, when I first was gonna do this, I was going to tape the whole bottom of the car as well. Now that I think about it, I feel like that's more of a waste of time because I'm gonna be putting carpet back down. Really doesn't matter. If anything, it'll make it look slightly better in some areas. I have no idea what I'm doing, so I gotta figure out how to tighten the wrap to the ceiling so that it doesn't spray paint the ceiling. It's the one thing I don't want spray painted besides obviously body panels and such. But I have a guy coming to take the windshield out, and then I left my sockets at the house, so then I will pull the full dash. But I want to go ahead and start painting before that happens, which I have like an hour and a half to do, so we're gonna start painting. Okay, I lied again. This is the first time I've ever done this, so bear with me. I decided there was some areas that needed taped off. Like, I feel like those need to be taped off so it's at least like a decent square instead of just overspray. I'm also the messiest painter in the world. So my OCD when it came to wrapping kicked in so that I would be less upset when it looked terrible. But as you can see, even on the tunnel up there, it's taped a little bit. But I'm not worried about that because this whole car is getting plastics back in it and carpet and all that good stuff. So all that stuff's gonna be hidden. So I'm not super worried about that. I'm more worried about like things that are super obvious, like back here. Because I'm also gonna have to cut up the carpet that I have just so that I can fit it in the car. because it's literally one solid piece and it's not going to fit under all those tubes correctly. So that'll be a fun test. But yeah, I kind of just did that, and then obviously some minor things like doors and such. I'm going to go ahead and prep it, and then I'm dumb. I already went home and I forgot my sockets again. So I'm going to head home in a couple hours after I prep this, get some sockets. That guy's going to come take the windshield out, and then we're going to get the dash out and go ahead and start painting. I'd like to have it fully painted by today so that I can touch it up tomorrow. Okay, I'd say that that is good enough for the back side. I'm gonna start painting everything that goes this direction because, like I said, forgot sockets. So I'm gonna have to go get those, take the dash out, and they still have to take the windshield out a little later. So I wanna start painting. I'm antsy. I've been waiting all day for it. So we're gonna do a couple testers. If you're curious, VHT, roll bar, and chassis paint. Honestly. I got it. This kind of looks so good. Friendly reminder, I'm not a painter. Do I know what I'm doing? Absolutely not. Don't take tips and advice from me, especially when it comes to painting. Oh, we're dripping. We're dripping. Dripping. Not good at spray painting. Okay, I've decided my downfall with spray painting is the same as my downfall with painting anything. I'm impatient. So I spray on way too heavy, then it runs, when I know dang well I'm gonna have to do 2 coats. So I went through an entire can. I have 4 cans. It did a lot. I'll show you guys some up close. But I decided not to open another can and cake it on there because it's just gonna look terrible. Okay, so here's my prime example. You can tell it's thin right there. It's thick right there. That's because I went back over that and I didn't go back over that. It's just thin and it needs to be fixed. But there's gonna be quite a few. There's some runs. I'm not good at spray painting. I'm not gonna lie. It's okay though. I have carbon fiber protectors, but this is how far I got. We can ignore that giant run right there. But yeah, coat number 2, and then we'll do all of this once the dash is out. Just me. Okay, so I took the dash out, and the windshield guy actually told me that there is a very good chance that he's going to shatter my windshield taking it out. I have no problem paying for a new one, but I have special stickers on there that are special, so you pretty much have to beg on your hands and knees to get new ones. So I didn't want to do that, so I left it in. It's all taped up, and we are gonna go paint and probably do a second coat on everything and see how it looks. Also, don't forget, I have new merch on my website. Still not an Ellis, so if you're interested, the link is down in the description. Okay, well, I think this is going to be my stopping point. I'm probably gonna have to touch it up one more time, so I don't want to take any of the plastic out, but that's what we got going on right now. That's the way it looks, all painted up. Eric also did my parachute mount up there and a couple hooks. That one's dripping. It's fine, I'm not great at spray painting. But yeah, I want this to dry for a couple days before I attach these. I also have to cut these. Not really sure how to cut carbon. I've never used carbon before. I'm not that fancy. But I'm gonna have to cut these and then I will attach them. And I will probably show you guys in next week's video because why not? Come back to watch me put every Midwest chassis part on the shelf available for my car, because that's what I'm gonna be doing first. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me and for sticking around, and I will see you guys next week.